The most was nurturing. Women are more nurturing, but it's not true. Women are the most likely one to kill infants. They're the most likely ones to kill the elderly. And they're the most likely ones to abuse children. So I just...
And I had to be honest. Like, yeah, single mothers ain't for everybody. More specifically, they're for grown men only.
The pick-me's. The worst of all the gender wars that's been going on for the past few recent years. If you don't know what these pick-me's are, they're the people who agree with whatever the opposite gender says, no matter how stupid it is. You can find both men and women doing this in this gender war space. From just pearly things to Derek Jackson, you know they don't believe half the stuff that comes out their mouth. This is what we call a grift. Their target audience are usually people who've had a bad experience with the opposite gender, so they use that pain to exploit them for money and views. Now, let's start off with the woman's side of things. Probably the biggest pick-me for the past couple of years has been Pearl. She's basically one of them red pill girls that larp on about how terrible women are nowadays, and basically how hard men have it nowadays. Well, there maybe be some truth to this. Pearl takes this to a whole new level. She basically thinks women contribute nothing to society other than being baby-making machines.
For our boyfriends and husbands, we can bow to them.
Okay, that's crazy.
What?
You want to bow to your boyfriend and husband?
Yeah, I like to give a little bow before I give them food.
Why?
Just to show some submission, you know.
I do not agree with that.
Yeah, I think if we bow to God, we can bow to Him, you know.
You think he's equal to God?
No, but close.
And I've never said this unironically, but I think this will be the first time I actually say it unironically and mean it. Kill yourself.
You heard it, ladies. Listen to your man regardless if he's correct or not. If he says 2 + 2 is 5, then 2 + 2 is 5. Also, if you remember how Red Pill exploded all over social media during a particular sickness that was going around at the time, so Pill decided to start a podcast with a bunch of other people where they would invite random people and bash them on how stupid their ideas are and basically just mock them for being blue-pilled or woke. But if you didn't know already, if you type in Just Pearly Things podcast, you can't really find her podcast videos anymore. That's because they've been purged from the internet for whatever reason. Pearl talks about how terrible modern women are, even though she's one herself. And if men want to get married, they need to find a traditional woman, an old-fashioned woman. Side note for the man them, in this day and age, you're probably never going to find a traditional woman because she's probably working her own job or making money by herself. It's just the way it is, boys. Anyways, let's get back on topic. Pearl believes that the worst thing to ever happen to women is for them to go to college, get educated, and get a job.
Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
Now, you're probably thinking, isn't Pearl everything she criticizes? Well, you will be correct.
I mean, stop super chatting me if you're just gonna ask him to marry you, because it's never gonna happen. Guys, do you know how many me's there are out there? I'm old. I'm not even young. Go get the 22-year-old version of me. She's got less trauma. She's probably hotter, less wrinkles, less annoying, less baggage. Do you know, go get her. She probably talks less. Phew.
Well, at least she acknowledges it. Also, Pearl went down this weird lane, like other Red Pill guys, where they became involved in white supremacy content. She literally had Nick Fuentes on her podcast one time. A guy that's literally been banned from every major social media platform, except from Twitter/X because of you know who brought it. Nowadays, Pearl is doing the same content as she was back then, so nothing's really changed. Now, we move on to Derek Jackson. Derek Jackson is a classic example of what a fuckboy is. A man that disguises himself as a relationship guru for women, who constantly tells women what they want to hear instead of what they need to hear. Now, just like Pearl, is some of his advice valid? I mean, yeah, a broken clock is right twice a day. But just like Pearl, he takes it to the extreme. I mean, Do you believe a man that says stuff like this?
And I had to be honest, like, yeah, single mothers ain't for everybody. More specifically, they're for grown men only.
Now, if pandering was an art, Derek Jackson has mastered its final form. Because he managed to convince swaths of women that any man that doesn't bend the knee to them is not a real man and is feminine.
You really playing the gay card right now? God's queen.
He also released a couple books teaching women on how to navigate dating. Great books such as Don't Forget Your Crown and Single Mothers Are Only for Grown Men Only. After all this, Derek got exposed for cheating on his wife on multiple occasions. Then he decides to drop one of the funniest YouTube apologies I've ever seen. Ever.
What's going on, guys? Derek Jackson here, and today I am joined by my lovely wife, Danae, and we just wanted to address a couple of things. You know, we understand that some of you may have already heard, maybe not, that this chapter of our marriage is the one that was preceded by marriage that I can...
Which got purged off his main channel. Yeah, sorry, I had to laugh at that. So, the premise of the video anyways was him apologizing to his audience for cheating on his wife. I think this was better handled behind closed doors. Derek was basically the laughingstock for the internet for like a couple days. Since then, he's divorced his wife and now makes AI videos about relationship dynamics.
Make that baby would at least keep his word. So there I was, standing on his doorstep.
Anyway, guys, that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in.